Welcome to the 86th episode of I Wrote This News. Today is Tuesday, April 5th, 2022. Tuesday is Use Day. Here's some news. Today's story: if you're Hungary, have it your way. Heck, have it both ways. Hungary's Prime Minister, Viktor Orban, dubbed his Ukrainian counterpart, Volodymyr Zelensky, one of his opponents, following a landslide election victory for the nationalist leader. In a 10-minute speech to his supporters following the election, he claimed victory and then denounced what he described as an overwhelming force that had been against him and his campaign, which included Zelensky. Orban said, quote, "The left at home, the international left all around, the Brussels bureaucrats, the Soros empire with all its money, the international mainstream media, and in the end, even the Ukrainian president." 58-year-old Orban has often boasted of his close relationship with Russian President Vladimir Putin, but that link became a major challenge for the electorate. Hungary gets close to 85% of its gas and 64% of its oil from Russia, and the country became the first EU nation to buy a Russian-made COVID-19 vaccine, even though it wasn't approved by European regulators. Despite those dependencies, Orban has condemned Russia's unprovoked invasion of Ukraine and remained loyal to the European Union. His government has approved, together with the other EU member states, tough sanctions against Russian oligarchs and the Russian economy and has welcomed nearly 400,000 Ukrainian refugees. Hungary is also a member of NATO and is open to hosting troops from the military alliance on its territory, but it has rejected any energy sanctions on Moscow and has banned the direct transit of lethal weapons to Ukraine via Hungary. April 5th is the 95th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar. 270 days remain until the end of the year. Now it's time for On This Date in History. On this date in 823, Lodair I is crowned King of Italy by Pope Paschal I. Lodair was the eldest son of the Carolingian Emperor Louis the Pious and his wife Ermengarde of Hespe, daughter of Ingerman the Duke of Hespe. On several occasions, Lodair led his full brothers Pepin I of Aquitaine and Louis the German in revolt against their father to protest against attempts to make their half-brother Charles the Bald the co-heir to the Frankish domains. Upon the father's death, Charles and Louis joined forces against Lodair in a 3-year civil war. The struggles between the brothers led directly to the breakup of the Frankish Empire assembled by their grandfather Charlemagne, and laid the foundation for the development of modern France and Germany. 1242, during the battle on the ice of Lake Peipus, Russian forces, led by Alexander Nevsky, rebuffed an invasion attempt by the Teutonic Knights. The battle on the ice was fought largely on the frozen Lake Peipus between the united forces of the Republic of Novgorod and Vladimir Suzdal, led by Prince Alexander Nevsky, and the forces of the Livonian Order and Bishopric of Dorpat, led by Bishop Herman of Dorpat. The battle represented a significant defeat for the Catholic forces during the Northern Crusades and brought an end to their campaigns against the Orthodox Novgorod Republic and other Slavic territories for the next century. 1792, United States President George Washington exercises his authority to veto a bill, the first time this power is used in the United States. 1922, 100 years ago today, the American Birth Control League, forerunner of Planned Parenthood, is incorporated. The league was founded on the following principles. We hold that children should be conceived in love, born of the mother's conscious desire, and only begotten under conditions which render possible the heritage of health. Therefore, we hold that every woman must possess the power and freedom to prevent conception except when these conditions can be satisfied. Celebrating birthdays today are singer Princess voice Mary Costa, actor Michael Moriarty, inventor and Segway founder Dean Kamen, Olympic freestyle skier Liz McIntyre, actor Sterling K. Brown, Olympic curler Rachel Hammond, and actor-director Roger Corman. He turns 96 today. Happy birthday to all of them, and if your birthday is today, a very happy birthday to you as well. By the way, if you or someone you know is having a birthday and would like us to announce it on the show, leave us a voice message or send an email. The links are in the show notes. Today's news was brought to us by CNBC and the website that promised never to engage in any battles on the ice, Wikipedia. If you have a comment or a question about anything you've heard today, or if you have a suggestion, please send us a note at I Wrote This News, all one word, at thatradioshow.com. That email address one more time is I Wrote This News, all one word, at thatradioshow.com.
One more thing, if this podcast sounds a little funny, that's because it's also an experiment. All of the vocals were generated using AI technology. Hopefully the show will sound different and better as the tech improves and as we improve at using it. I'm Bob Neese, hoping you have an amazing day. We'll get together again soon.